Guys, so I haven't vlogged at all today, or in a little bit, honestly. I haven't vlogged in a while, but I decided that I wanted to do a little bit of a book haul for you guys because I went to the library today to pick out my February Odd Ones book club read, and I found a bunch of books. It was one of those days where if I didn't physically stop looking at books, I would have picked up every book in the library. But I just got back from the store, the grocery store. I had to drop off my sister at work, so I stopped in to get some more sparkling water. I decided to opt for bubbly today instead of LaCroix because LaCroix is more expensive. So I got that, and then I also got some oat milk, which I opted to get instead of almond milk, which is what I usually get. But as some of you guys may know, almond milk is like causing droughts and like dehydrating places right now because it takes so much water to upkeep almonds. I think I've talked about it a little bit about how I order my toilet paper and paper towels and everything like that off of a sustainable like household website called Grove, and it's really cheap. It's really affordable. It's not like one of those things where it's like, is it worth it though? Because it really is. And like everything works really nice, like regular paper towels and toilet paper. These are the paper towels. They're just like regular paper towels, but they're made out of bamboo, which is better for trees, obviously. But I actually still have some of the old packaging. The old packaging was made out of plastic, which always like kind of bothered me. But they have changed their packaging. Sorry, it's really dark in here, especially my pantry. They've changed their packaging and they put it in boxes now, and it's so nice. So yeah, it's so much cuter, okay, and it's so much more sustainable, and it's easier to like put in my closet. So that's the toilet paper. I just got this yesterday. It's so nice, guys. You have to look at this website. It's literally like, I want to say it's like $7 something for 8 rolls of toilet paper, which might seem kind of expensive considering some people probably spend like $3 on toilet paper. But I actually feel like toilet paper is just kind of expensive in general. But it's really good quality. Sorry, this is not like an ad. I'm not sponsored at all. I just wanted to let you guys know about this. But yeah, it's really good quality and it lasts forever. I'm not kidding. Like I've skipped, it's like monthly shipments. But I've skipped so many times and they last for like months. I mean, granted, it's just my sister and I, but still, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot. Like it lasts a really long time. I don't know how it lasts so well. I swear, like I'm like, oh, I'll probably need to get toilet paper soon, and it's like it multiplies in there. I kid you not. It's so awesome. Was Kiss Number 8 by Colleen A.F. Venable and Ellen T. Crenshaw. This one is a graphic novel, so this should be a quick read. I'll probably read this one first. Then I also got Free Food for Millionaires by Min-Jin Lee. I've read another book by her, Pachinko. The other books by her, and her writing is amazing. So, my cat, I swear. Okay. But she is a Korean author, and it's basically just about this girl named Casey and like her life, and it kind of delves into the story of like her friends and her family and everything. So I kind of I love stories like this that are like multi-character based and just very like delves into their lives, and there's lots of twists and turns and everything. So this is going to be good. I'm really excited for these books. I can't believe that's all I got. I thought I got more. Okay, well, we'll also talk about what I'm reading currently because I'm actually might finish my January reads, which I did not think was going to happen because I got sidetracked by library books like I always do. But right now I'm reading What Maisie Knew by Henry James. This is a classic book, which to be honest, I was not aware of when I first picked it up. I forgot that it was by Henry James and it was a very old book. But yeah, this is about a girl named Macy Fair, and she finds herself, she's like a very young girl, and it's like her back and forth story of basically her introduction to adulthood with her parents kind of having this like very acidic relationship where they got divorced and now they have other lovers, and they argue, and she's kind of tossed back and forth between the two of them, and she's just kind of introduced to how cruel adulthood can be. And yeah, it's really good so far. I kind of took, like, I actually thought about DNFing it because I was like, this is just kind of boring, but then I actually kind of got like more into the story and the writing and everything, and it's actually pretty good. I'm on chapter 17 and I'm on page 119, so I'm probably about halfway through. My bookmark just fell out. Also, look at my bookmark. That is courtesy of xmacykx, and he wants it now. Not gonna happen. So yeah, I'm reading that, and then I'm also trying to read, oh my gosh, I'm trying to read The Swan Thieves by Elizabeth Kostova. This book is about a therapist who is trying to figure out this artist who attacked a painting. He's trying to like figure out what's wrong with him and figure out like his past life and something about the women he's been with. I am not very far into it, so I can't say that I don't like it. It's just really big and it's really just like slow going right now, so I haven't really been reading this. Kind of just opted to go for what Macy knew, because if you guys know anything about me, it's that I'm not good at reading more than one book at a time. I honestly cannot comprehend how people do that. So, oh my gosh, I had another book from the library. It's called Nevernight, book 1 by J. Kristoff. This book, I'm actually not sure what it's about, but I've seen it so much and I just always want to read it. So, hey guys, it's been a little bit. I haven't been very productive, but it is snowing outside. You can kind of see it. And I have read a little bit of Kiss Number 8. I don't really know anything about this book going into it, but I do like that the main character we're introduced to is LGBTQ. I'm not really sure, she might be bisexual, or she's kind of going through, she's like trying to figure out her sexuality basically throughout this book. So I think that's pretty interesting, or at least that's like how they're introducing her right now. And there's also some family drama in it, so that's kind of cool. I'm liking the book so far. It's okay, it's good, it's just like kind of, it's not holding like a ton of interest for me right now, and it took me a few minutes to like realize who the characters were, because it's all just like, you know, it's graphic novel, so it's all just sketches, so it took me a minute to gather all that. So, but it's pretty good so far. I feel like I'm gonna wind up liking it once I get more into it. So yeah, that's what I've been reading. I really want to try and finish What Macy Knew by Henry James before I start any of my library books, because this book, I feel like if I don't read it semi-quickly, then I will not, A, I won't finish it in January, which is what I was trying to do, and B, I will not like stick with it, because that just kind of tends to happen with me with classic books. So yeah, I'm going to try and stick to this book as much as I can and read this tonight. Hopefully, probably won't finish it honestly, but I am off tomorrow too, so hopefully I'll finish it then. Sorry it's a little bit dark in here. I turned on my twinkle lights. They're over there, but that's the only light source that I have right now. The sun's not set yet. It's only like 4 something, but it's getting there because, yeah, daylight savings time is great, and also it's been snowing, so it's been really like dreary outside all day. But yeah, I was gonna clean my room, but I honestly don't know what to do with it. Like, I don't know what to clean, honestly. I probably need to do like a room purge again, but I feel like I do that all the time and I like never wind up really getting rid of anything substantial, so it's just like, what is the point of it? But yeah, I really want to do, because I have a ton of books downstairs, I really want to do an unhaul soon. I've been seeing a lot of people doing unhauls in the new year, and I really want to do one, but I just haven't. I don't know, I kind of feel like I should wait until I like do, well, maybe I should do like a beginning of year unhaul, like all the books that I have right now, and then also do a like end of year unhaul, like once I read all the books on my shelf, see which ones I've kept and which ones I've gotten rid of. But I think because I'm doing all of the books on my bookshelf right now, I think I'm gonna like hold on to all the ones that were on my shelf when I started this year, and like put them in piles of like which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to get rid of. And then like once I've finished, so like towards the end of the year, I will do a video showing which ones I decide to keep, which ones I decide to get rid of and everything, so that'll be fun. Hey guys, so I just finished What Maisie Knew. It's like 5:30 right now. This book was really complex, honestly. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to rate it. I like the story in general, but honestly, like, writing from this time period is just extremely confusing. Like, it's honestly just like too much to keep up with, and I'm like feeling kind of like, what the heck? I feel like I followed the story actually really well, more than I usually do with classics. Like, when I read Villette, I was honestly just like, what the hell is going on right now? So this one was definitely easier to keep up with, but it was still kind of really too much for my small brain. So basically, I looked up the whole like context of the story, and it's basically just what you assume it is. Yeah, so I got the general point of it until the end. I was just like over it, and I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, basically it's just about a girl. Her parents are just like the worst people ever, basically, and they kind of wind up like marrying other people and then just like giving up, and she becomes closer with like their spouses. So it's kind of weird. But then her step-parents wind up hooking up, which I like understood that the whole time, but they wind up hooking up, and then at the end he's like trying to take her away, and her governess is like, no, you shouldn't go with them, and she winds up like leaving and like living with her governess. So there's a lot more that goes on in it, but I looked up like the summary of it at the end just to like understand what was going on. So I was right, like I understood it for the most part. It was just like there were some things like they'd be like, oh, but blah blah blah, like they would just like go on and on in circles, and I was just like, the writing style is like too much for me to keep up with. I've been reading a little bit of Swan Thieves, the Swan Thieves by Elizabeth Kostova. This book is going okay. Yeah, right now he's basically just talking to his patient's ex-wife and trying to figure out his life, kind of, because his patient is not talking to him. So I don't know if I ever really talked about what this book is about, but basically it's about an artist who attacks a painting in a museum one day, and he gets sent to like this therapist, and he's like living in like a I don't know, like a psych ward almost kind of situation. But he basically, the therapist is trying, or his psychiatrist, therapist, whatever, is trying to get him to talk about why he did this and like figure out what's wrong and everything, and he's refusing to speak to him, so he is just kind of trying to figure it out without his help, essentially, so that he can figure out a way to get him to talk and to help him. So right now he's talking to the ex-wife. It's okay. It's honestly, I didn't really think it's gonna be that great when I went into it, like reading the synopsis and everything. I don't know, it sounds good, but it's just like not something that I like to read very often. Sometimes I do like this type of book, sometimes I don't. So we'll see. I don't think I'll DNF it. It seems like it's got enough substance that I will probably be able to keep up with it okay. But I don't know. I'm not in a reading slump right now. I really want to read, but I just don't know what to read. On a reading update. Oh my god, I'm sitting on my cat. Okay, sorry. I forgot my cat was in there. You can see his little face. And I just sat on it. Okay, so update. I have no idea what time it is. It's probably almost 1 now, close to it. I took a short nap because I was feeling tired, and I feel so refreshed, and I read a lot of the Swan Thieves before I took a nap. My cat's wanting out now. I'm on chapter 41 now, a little less than halfway through. It's gotten quite a bit better, actually. It's kind of like the stereotypical trope of like a damaged artist, or like I feel like it has a lot of tropes of like the stereotypical damaged artist and like whatever, but it's still pretty good. I do still need to read more of Kiss Number 8. I haven't read any of it since last night, so hopefully I will finish this book today, be able to read some of this, maybe finish them both. Wild idea, we'll see. So I was really hoping my next update would be me done with this book. But I'm only on chapter 57. Literally, I feel like I've been reading forever and I have so much left. I'm just like, why is this book so long? Honestly, it's not a bad book. Like, I'm not... It's not a bad book. I just, like, don't... So, I finally finished Swan Thieves. I would probably give it, like, a 2 out of 5 stars. Honestly, I don't think that, like, it was awful, but I was just, like, kind of over it most of the time. So, yeah, I'm really glad I'm actually done with that book. So, yeah, I'd probably give it 2 stars. I'm sure someone else who likes historical fiction and has more of a patience than me would like it, but it was just not my vibe. So, now I get to read Franz Kafka, The Complete Stories. Hey, so it's a little bit later now. It's like 8:20, I believe. And I finished Kiss Number 8, which was really good. I think I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't like a top book for me by any means, but it was really good, and it did have some really good topics in it. Hey guys, so yeah, basically it's been a little while. I finished the books I was reading in this vlog. I finished Free Food for Millionaires. I finished Kiss Number 8. I honestly don't know what else I was reading at that time. Yeah, so I'm gonna go start my next vlog. Thank you guys for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed watching me read. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!